A very good morning to one and all children. Sai Ram. I think you all look quite relieved after your SA1 exam. I am right, children? And you all look very cheerful also. I can see your faces, smiling faces. Right? So don't think the studies are over. Again, you'll have to start studying. Right, children? Now, this is going to be our second term. That is, first term is over now. Now, this is going to be our second term. So, in the second term, the first chapter which we are going to take in EVS is Plants Around Us. What is the chapter? Plants Around Us. That is the plants around where you are staying. That is plants around us. So do you all know what do you mean by plants, children? I think you all may be knowing, but I will tell you before I start explaining to you about the lesson. Let us go through the hard words first. Okay, this is our usual practice to first go through the hard words, then the explanation of the lesson. Right, children? So, what is our today's topic? Plants around us. Plants around us. Is it clear, children? Yes? Okay. Now, let us see the hard words. Big. B-I-G. Big. Strong. S-T-R-O-N-G. Strong. Plants. P-L-A-N-T-S. Plants. Trees. T-R-E-E-S. Trees. Shrubs. S-H-R-U-B-S. Shrubs. Then the next one is short. S-H-O-R-T. Short. Bushy. B-U-S-H-Y. Bushy. Branches. B-R-A-N-C-H-E-S. Branches. Soft. S-O-F-T. Soft. Green. G-R-E-E-N. Green. Herbs. H-E-R-B-S. Herbs. Creepers. C-R-E-E-P-E-R-S. Creepers. Weak. W-E-A-K. Weak. Stems. S-T-E-M-S. Stems. Stand. S-T-A-N-D. Stand. Straight. S-T-R-A-I-G-H-T. Straight. Ground. G-R-O-U-N-D. Ground. Pumpkin. P-U-M-P-K-I-N. Pumpkin. Climbers. C-L-I-M-B-E-R-S. Climbers. Sticks. S-T-I-C-K-S. Sticks. Now children, these are the 20 words from this chapter. See, I have chosen those words which will help you to write the answers also. So when you write the answers, you should know the spelling of these words. Then only you will be able to write the answers, right? So this is our usual practice to go through the hard words first. Then these hard words you will have to, in the next session, I will make you write in the 4-number EVS notebook. Right, children? Now we have gone through 20 hard words. So these spellings you need to study. How you will learn the spellings? You can learn it only by writing. Right? Okay, children? Now let us start with a lesson. Let us start with a lesson. This is a quite interesting lesson. So children, be attentive and you just look at the screen. Fold your hands and look at the screen. Don't open your book till I ask you to open. Look at the screen very carefully. I'll be explaining you about this chapter. Okay. What are plants? I asked you in the beginning only what are plants. Now I will explain to you what are plants. See children, plants are important part of nature. They can live on land and in water. We get many useful things from the plants like wood, paper and food. So, see, these plants are important part of nature. They can live on land and in water. This we will go in detail in the next step. Okay. Now let us see the plants which can live on land and the plants which can live in water. Those things we will see later on. And we get many useful things from the plants. Plants are gifts of nature, right? So you get so many things from plants. The wood, from the wood we make furniture, right? Where we sit and study, the table, chair and all. How we get that? We get it from the trunk, that is the from the plant only. Even paper is made from plant, and we get food also from plant. Okay children? Okay. Now we see many plants around us. We see many plants around us. Some of these plants are big and while some are small. That is quite visible. You can see some plants are so big and some are so small. Now let us see what are big plants. Big and strong plants are called trees. Big and strong plants are called trees. Here are some trees we often see. See, you all know some plants are big and some are small. So, the big and strong plants are called trees. Now let us see what are those big trees. Okay children? Yes. See, here you can see big plants, for example, neem tree. Do you all know what is neem? It has got highly medicinal value. It is very important tree, and if it is there near your building or your surroundings, it purifies the air also. See, you can see the leaves. It is very good for your health. This is the neem tree. What is this? Neem tree. It is a very big tree, and the roots of these trees go very deep into the soil, children. See, some of the information is not there in the textbook. I would like to part with some extra information to you so that I can make this topic interesting. Right children? See, the roots of these neem trees go very deep into the soil. They spread. So that's the reason you require lot of space also for these trees to grow. They cannot grow in a very limited space because the roots go spread deep into the soil. It is very strong. Now, let us see how it is useful. See, I will explain you each tree and let us see how it is useful also. And even these points are not there in the textbook. I am just explaining to you some more extra information. See, the uses of neem leaves. This neem leaves you can make oil from the neem leaves. Even you can eat these leaves raw also. It is very good for your health. It has got medicinal benefit. That too, during this pandemic period, if you eat these leaves at least once in a day, it will help you a lot. Right children? And this neem, what happens, it is used as a pesticide also. The insects which come and affect the plants, the neem leaves, what happens? It is used as this neem powder and all, it is used as a pesticide. So the germs and insects are killed. So no germs and insects will come near the plants if the neem trees are there. So it has got so much of medicinal value as well as it is used as a pesticide also. See, you can get this neem oil also, which you can apply to the skin. If you get rashes on the skin, you can apply this neem oil. Can you see this picture? So clearly you can see the neem leaves and oil. Yes, children? Okay. So this is one of the big plant. Now the next plant we'll see is mango. Yummy, yummy mango. Can you see the mango? Do you feel like plucking and eating the mango, children? Yes. See, mango tree is also very huge. Even the roots of mango tree also goes very deep into the soil. So from mango also, mango tree is very much useful to us. Can you tell me how it is useful to us, children? You all like to eat jam? Yes, children. See jam bottle, yummy, yummy. Your mummy puts no bread, then butter, then on that jam and you eat. You relish and eat. So it is mango jam. And mango milkshake. Do you like to drink mango milkshake, children? Yes? Okay. See mango milkshake and mango jam. Now let us see the next tree, that is a big plant, coconut tree. See, so natural it looks. Can you see in the picture? That is the reason I am telling you. Please be attentive and look at the screen. See the huge coconut tree. Can you see the coconuts? Can you count how many coconuts are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can see 7 coconuts. Right? I think behind also there are some coconuts. See, and what do you get from? And every part of this coconut tree is very much useful also. Now let us see. See, coconut. Your mummy makes chutney for you from the coconut. Yes, she makes, no, when she prepares idli or dosa, she prepares chutney also. And you get coconut oil which you apply to the hair. For the hair growth, we apply coconut oil, which is very, very good. And then see this coconut water. This is the best drink, children. It is very good and it is harmless and it works very much beneficial to your body. Tender coconut water is very, very good. In fact, daily you have to drink 1 coconut water. See, so nice it is looking. You feel like drinking, children? There is a straw also. If you want, you can drink. You want to drink, children? Yes? Okay, tell your mama to buy one for you today. Huh? Okay. Okay. See, not only coconut water, from the inside the coconut, you have a lining. It is very soft and fleshy like. So that is also very tasty to eat. Yes, this is from the inside of the tender coconut. Can you see this white color? This is also very tasty to eat. After drinking the coconut water, you can eat this also. Now, let us see. Now we have seen big trees. Now let us come to the small plants. And the small plants also there are varieties. Let us see one by one. Some plants are smaller than trees. Plants that are short and bushy and have many branches are called shrubs. See, beginning we saw big plants. Now we are coming to small plants. Even under small plants, there are varieties, there are bifurcations. One of them is shrubs. So what are these shrubs? These shrubs are plants that are short and bushy and have many branches. Right, children? Bushy means they all are together like. It is in a bunch like. So it looks bushy. So let us see what are those shrubs. Rose plant. You all may be having a rose plant at home. I know that. Yes or no, children? Do you have a rose plant at home? Okay, see, such a beautiful roses. What color is this? I think it is orange and reddish color, right? Okay. Now, rose plant come under shrubs. Let us see one more example of shrubs. Before that, let us see the uses of rose. See, you can make oil from rose. That is that essence. You can make rose water and oil also. Can you see this? It is very sweet to smell. Then see rose garland. You can put this garland, rose garland to God also. Even during marriages and all they use rose garland. See, can you see the garland? It is so beautiful. Pink color roses. Right children? Yes. Now let us see the next shrub, that is hibiscus. Hibiscus is also, it is also a what? Tell me, what is hibiscus? Children, can you see hibiscus here? Hibiscus is also a shrub. It is also a shrub. See, in hibiscus, we have got 2-3 colors flowers. I have shown you here only red color. You get it in pink color and even in white color. The leaves of these hibiscus also has got medicinal value. Now let us see how it is useful. See, from hibiscus again we can make hibiscus oil, which we can apply to the hair, which is good for hair growth. Now the next shrub is cotton. Which is that? See, if you all remember, I have shown this to you. In which chapter? Tell me, do you all remember this cotton plant, the clothes we wear? If you all remember, I have shown you this, the cotton plant, right? You can see the cotton. See, from this cotton clothes are made. See that some colors are given and some process goes on. Then it becomes a fabric. They make a cloth out of this cotton. Can you see the cotton balls here? Right? This is original color is white. Later on colors are given to this and different types of clothes are made. Now let us see. So sweet it is looking, children. All children dresses you can see here. These are all pure cotton cloth. This is made from cotton plant. Can you see these dresses? Frock is there. Then t-shirt is there, trouser is there. Okay, children? Okay. Now, next let us see. I told you under small plants that are soft and green are called herbs. See, under small plant there are varieties. The first one was shrub. The second one is herbs. Small plants that are soft and green are called herbs. Grass, for example, so green grass. Can you see the grass? So beautiful it is looking, full of greenery. Then tulsi. Tulsi is a very important plant. It has got tremendous medicinal properties. And Hindus worship tulsi plant. Yes, children, do you all know? Even your mummy may be praying this tulsi plant. Right? So, Hindus worship tulsi plant. Even see, you can see this is the seeds. If you put these seeds on some mud or soil, what happens? A new tulsi plant will grow. Can you see this, children? These are the seeds, If you put this in the soil, a new plant will grow. It has got tremendous medicinal properties. You can even eat tulsi leaves daily. It is very good for health. See, you can just, if you want, you can crush it and eat, or you can eat just like that also. Now, mint. Mint is what? That is that pudina. This is also very good plant and even it has got medicinal value. Uses of mint. Again we can prepare oil from mint. Mint oil is also very good. So we have seen what are the herbs. Now we have seen the first one was grass, then tulsi, then mint. The first one we saw was shrubs, that is rose, cotton and hibiscus. Right? Now let us go to the next one, that is some plants like the pumpkin plant are weak. They grow along the ground because they cannot stand straight. They are called creepers. They are called creepers. Now let us see what are those creepers. Other weak plants like the pea plant or money plant climb up walls or on sticks. They are called climbers. First let us see what are creepers, then we will see the climbers. Now creepers. Pumpkin. See, the pumpkin is very heavy. The plant cannot withstand its weight. So it grows on the ground, on the floor. Can you see this red pumpkin here? Yes, the red pumpkin, can you see? Okay. So it grows on the ground. Your mummy may be making vegetable from this also. And there are green pumpkin also. See, it is so huge, the plant cannot withstand its weight. It grows on the ground. Then pea plant. Can you see the pea plant? See. You can see the peas here? Yes. This your mummy uses peas for pulao, right? For making other vegetables also. Then money plant. Most of them may be having money plant at home, I think. Right? Can you see the money means what? You all know what is money. Why the name money is given to this plant? Because the petals, these petals are little plump and it resembles the shape of a coin. So it is called money plant. It is said that if you have money plant at home, you will get more money, children. So tell your, if you don't have a money plant at home, tell your mummy to plant one. See, the leaves, see, money plant can grow either in soil or in water also. Only in water also it can be grown, or only in soil also, or in both also. It requires less sunlight, not much of a sunlight. So it can be grown inside the house also. So you can see many of them may be having the money plant inside the bedroom or in the balcony, because it does not require much sunlight. Okay, and it can be grown either in the soil or in water or both. Okay, children, but when it is grown in soil, only the leaves, you can see there is a difference in the texture of the leaves. And when it is grown in only water, again the texture of the leaves differs. You can make out the difference. Now, many plants grow on land. Some, like the cactus, grow in hot and dry places like deserts. So now we have seen plants that grow on land. And now there are some plants that grow in dry places like deserts. In deserts means you don't get water there. So only those plants which does not require water for the growth, they can only survive in deserts. So let us see what are those plants. Cactus. Can you see this cactus? You have got so many thorns on that. You cannot touch that. It will prick you. Can you see the thorns here? This is one type of cactus, and one more type I will show you. See, this is another type. This is straight and flat. Thorns are that you just cannot touch it. These plants grow basically in dry, there is a desert area where there is no water. Cactus and what? See the cactus. Can you see the thorns over here? Yes, two types of cactus. Then others like the fir tree grow in the hills or mountains where it is cold. Plants like lily and lotus grow in the water in lakes and ponds. Plants are very useful to us. See, there are some trees that grow in on the hills or mountains where it is cold, that is in cold regions. Let us see what are those plants. Fir tree. Can you tell me it resembles what, this tree? If you look at the tree, can you say it looks like what? It looks like our Xmas tree. Right, children? Can you see? Same shape it is. From the top it is conical in shape. And it is, right? Okay. Now, the next one is water plant. Such a beautiful flower. Which is this flower? Water lily. The name itself tells you that it grows in water. So, it is called water lily. It is a water plant. Now, one more water plant. Can you tell this? You all like this plant. This flower. Which is this flower, children? Lotus. See, even in lotus you get white color lotus also. This is pink color, you get white color also. So beautiful it is looking, see. Yes? Yes or no? Okay. Now we have... Okay children, did you all understand the lesson, the plants around you? So today I have explained you the chapter. The next session we will do the textual questions and also the notebook question answers. Okay children, thank you. Bye bye. Have a nice day.